Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to show off this OTF pen a little bit more. I actually got a bunch of messages since the last video showing this, and you get the trickle effect where people see the video a little bit later. But yeah, I had at least two people who were really asking if I could just do a specific video on this to show how it works again. But also, it's a great opportunity to talk about the TacKnives sale. It is starting September 27th, and it is ongoing until October 3rd. They have a wholesale page. Actually, this time I saw there's a bunch of new Balisongs on there, which is very cool. Obviously, tons of OTFs and stuff. But they have some really good giveaways. For the first 100 orders, every single item you buy, you're going to get a free light. So if you bought 2 knives, you'd get 2 free flashlights. If you bought 30 knives, you'd get 30 flashlights. And also, if you spend over $99, you're going to get a free karambit knife, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. People are constantly interested in OTFs and Balisongs. I mean, automatic knives are super cool, but I thought this was particularly cool. That's why I picked it up. So first off, we have a pen. That's the majority of what this is a pen. It does come with 2 spare inserts, which I really appreciate. You see them in there. All right. And what makes this pen kind of extra cool is the fact that it integrates an OTF knife. Now, quick note here, you do not turn this end cap. This end cap with the knurling on it, this is to disassemble the mechanism that's inside. All right, so do not take that off. It's the collar. So it's not this piece, it's not the body with the design on it, it's the collar in between. All right, so if you rotate that, it only moves a little bit. All right, so this is locked, that is unlocked. All right, but once it's unlocked, you're able to now push up on the pocket clip and it shoots out the little blade, which is very cool. And this is 440 stainless steel. All right, opens, closes, It's very easy to use. All right, have not had a misfire on this guy. You know, it takes just a very, small spring to actually shoot that blade out because the blade is so small. It is nice and sharp. It's a really cool option. Obviously, it's a nice self-defense option, but God forbid you ever actually use this for self-defense. I mean, it's better than dying, but you will get ripped apart in court for being a mole ninja. All right, that's just the reality of things. But on a more practical side of stuff, let's say you're in an office environment and you can't openly carry a large knife or something. This makes a fantastic letter opener. All right, so you just, writing at your desk, whatever. No one's in the room, you gotta open some mail, you just, pop your blade out, make your cut, pop it in, no one's the wiser. You know what I mean? So yeah, just pretty neat. The pocket clip itself is a plastic, all right? You can see, you might wanna be a little bit careful as far as, if you're EDCing this or something, you don't really wanna take it out a bunch. Now, if you are using it as a pen, obviously you might use it a little bit more, but I just found that this is a little bit, on the soft side of plastic as far as they go. All right, I did actually carry this, but only around the house. Here in Pennsylvania, I'm not technically allowed to carry automatic knives. It's just one of those things. It's quite stupid, but that's the law. Now, if you notice, the actual body of this is shaped like a Kubaton. All right, so I would definitely do this locked, okay, so it does not accidentally open, but if you brace your thumb on top, you can use this with a lot of force like a Kubaton. It would work very nicely for that. But let's say your Kubaton action is not quite doing the job, then of course you could just use the blade, which is much more devastating. Now if we take a closer look, all right, this front portion here, again, that's how we open it, that's how we close it. If you kind of just turn it and pull a little bit, it just pulls right off, and then you can access the inside to change your cartridge if you wanted to replace it with a new one. All right, pop it back on and just push it all the way down. There's a little O-ring in there which keeps the tension on it, okay? So yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It works fine as a pen. I actually did use it. It's definitely top heavy because of not only the guts of that knife, but the metal blade itself. All right, so if you're talking about actual like pen balance, it is top heavy. But I've had, metal pens, copper pens and stuff that tend to be very, very, I mean, I'm calling this the top, but you know what I'm saying, all the weight is back there. So it wants to kind of naturally fall. So you just need a little bit more of a grip when you're writing it. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share this again for the couple people who asked. I think these things are awesome. There's no shame in just thinking a knife is cool. When you have this kind of James Bond, hidden knife type thing, it is cool. Knives are definitely up there with the cool tools, of the world. Not everyone gets super excited about a hammer. I mean, some people do. Wow, man, that is a nice hammer, Bill. Where'd you get that thing? Home Depot? Lowe's? I like it. I'm going to get one myself. or maybe some screwdrivers. Like, wow, that's a nice screwdriver, Tim. I really like that. But more people would probably be excited for a cool hidden little knife, you know? So you're like, hey, Bill, check this out. Look at this pen. You write some down, and then you just go ahead and pop that blade out. Like, whoa, what's going on there, you know? People get excited about stuff like that. Every 13-year-old boy becomes a 14-year-old boy, becomes a 15-year-old boy, and eventually when that boy is a man and he's in his 40s or 50s, sometimes he still likes stuff that he liked when he was 13. You know, my hand's raised. You can't see it. My hand's raised right now. I'm in my 30s. I still love a lot of the cool gimmicky stuff that I liked when I was 15. There's no shame in that, you know? Cool is cool. But anyway, that is pretty much it. Yeah, so the people who wanted to see it, now you did. And like I said, if you're into, you know, looking for a new OTF or something, or maybe even a cheaper Balisong, check out TacKnives. They have a massive sale going on. Whoop, that was the other way. That's why it didn't go. Pocket clip goes on the bottom. There you go. That's all. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.